The current parent run contains only the aggregate accuracy metric. And would it be super cool if we can log few more information such as the cost and the overall time taken for predictions so that we can compare different models? That's what we're going to do in this particular video. This is the parent run which we started before the evaluation, and we haven't ended it yet. And we can use this particular run to log additional information such as configuration parameters which we defined, basically the model name, the reasoning level, the prompt which we used, and also we can derive the number of tokens, total number of tokens used for the predictions. MLflow provides an API search traces. By passing in the run ID, you derive all these traces in a one single data frame. And I have written a simple utility to retrieve all the trace information such as input tokens, reasoning tokens, and output tokens, and aggregate all this information at the run level. And we are going to log the total number of input tokens, total number of output tokens, and reasoning tokens for all the 10 invoices together. So I have a simple JSON file passed in JSON which specifies the input and the output cost for each and every single model. And we can calculate just by applying the formula, we can calculate and estimate the overall cost for this particular run. In the previous step, we created our custom scorer to log the accuracy of individual invoice. But logging only the accuracy is not going to help in the long run because, and as we know, LLM tends to hallucinate, and there might be a case where you have 10 keys in the ground truth and the model predicted 15 keys. The remaining 5 keys weren't attributed as part of accuracy, and in order to capture such cases, we are going to calculate the key level metrics, which is more aggregated at the model level, and it is going to help us to understand the effectiveness of the model at much more higher level. We have extracted all the responses and the ground truths as a list, and we are going to invoke this method. Let's have a quick look into this particular method. So in this method, we are trying to derive 3 important parameters. One is the true positive cases where your prediction matches with the ground truth, and the false positive cases where there is extra key in prediction. This is the case where you have 10 keys in the ground truth, but model is trying to predict 15 keys. And false negative cases where your value of prediction is missing. In this case, like imagine you have 10 keys provided in the ground truth, but your model was only efficient enough to predict only the 6 or 7 keys. We loop in through every single ground truth and prediction, and we calculate the number of true positives, number of false positives, number of false negatives, and using which we calculate the precision and recall at the aggregated level, and then we create this data frame and return it back. Now, by running this cell, we are going to log few more information, all the information which we discussed here. And once all the informations are logged, we can end the run, the parent run as such. Let's go to MLflow UI and see how it is inflected. Parent run is finished, and you can see that we have logged in all these parameters, the metrics which we discussed some time back, and we have this cost estimation. And we can also move to the artifacts tab where we have this invoice level and key level metrics. In this case, the key level metrics is much empty because we are just testing this with 10 invoices. But now we have everything in place. We are going to run this for all 3 models, the 3 different reasoning levels, and see how we can compare everything in one shot.